Hi everyone, I am here today to talk about my budgeting assignment and how I would manage my money in three different scenarios in a music therapy situation slash setting. And before I continue, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little funny. I'm coming on the offset of a horrible, terrible cold, so forgive me if I cough and just don't sound myself. So background information for my music therapy setting. It is a geriatrics and hospice and palliative care population. So definitely towards the end of life, roughly 80 and above, with maybe some younger diagnosed with Alzheimer's, dementia in those cases. It's important I need to be flexible. There are a lot of little things that can change, especially with hospice care. As I've learned, things can change at the last minute. Somebody may be placed in one setting and then may need to be out the next day or even that night. Understand that traveling will be a full-time duty. You got to learn to love the road and travel from facility to facility. I may not be working at one single facility. I may be bouncing around a dozen, but they'll all be financed and around one headquarters. Take caution with equipment and instruments. I should have also put take caution in driving, just because I've heard situations, music therapy and not music therapy, where people have had loads of instruments in their vans and cars, and they just kind of threw them in their vehicles, and then they opened the door, and then they all fell out, and then a boom whacker got damaged, or a drum head got damaged, or something got poked, and that kind of is a lot of money, and probably going to be a little bit more money to fix the instruments as well. Be aware of surroundings. Some of these homes, nursing homes, care centers, hospice care, and palliative care centers, as you may know, they may have either long hallways or like narrow turns, and you never know what's going to be around that turn. I've been at clinicals and volunteer opportunities where I've been going down the hall, and all of a sudden somebody will come running by me, a nurse, a doctor, or somebody will come running with a sick patient. So you could be carrying a guitar or something, carrying it on your side, not paying attention. Somebody runs by you, and that could be the end of your guitar. So you need to be careful with what is around you. Answer any questions as necessary and appropriately. So if there is an elderly individual who is a little confused and they keep asking the same questions, just be patient. Learn to have patience. That's one of the biggest lessons I've learned through music therapy so far, is you need to be patient as best as you can, or else that's not going to do any good for the clients. So Tier 1, which is the $1,500 loan, this is some of the items I took into thought if I were given this $1,500 loan. First and foremost, we need to be healthy. So Amazon offered some Lysol disinfectant spray, a 3-pack that'll keep you set for a little while, as well as some Lysol disinfectant wipes in a 6-pack that'll so you can wipe down the instruments before and after usage to help prevent germs. A 80-piece egg shaker assortment, and it came in this nice little elephant basket, which I thought was a cool little bonus to keep them contained. That may be more than enough egg shakers, but I've heard many stories from Alvarno about egg shakers getting lost and disappearing, and maybe it's better to have more than enough. A musician's gear folding music stand, a 2-pack. That can just be to hold your music up in case you were to need it. If it's for you're playing something while you have the clients improvise, that's good to have a stand. A digital piano with sustained pedal and deluxe keyboard bench. I thought that was a very good package, for just under $200. A maracas 24-pack. Those are great improvisation instruments for the clients, especially elderly individuals. They can move their wrists. A Sennheiser E935 cardioid dynamic handheld microphone. That is good for bigger settings, not probably to use all the time, but just in case you really want these individuals to hear you. I don't think I'd recommend doing that one-on-one with some of these clients, only in bigger group settings. A Rhythm Tech ergonomic tambourine pack, again similar from Maraca, is great for improvisation, as well as the LP Performer Series Conga with chrome hardware to prevent a lot of scratches and dents. That would be great. A Yamaha acoustic guitar, and it even came with a couple plugs, a case, and a handful of picks. And then finally a Fender Champion 20 guitar combo amp black. That was kind of just my last little thing. I don't know if it's really necessary, especially I would say that's not necessary for one-on-one settings, but maybe if you're in a bigger group. Alright, so next we have the Tire 2 $2,500 program enhancement. So you get a little more money. The first thing I came up with was a big Pro Erase board, and that was found on Amazon, and this baby was huge. And this would be perfect even for an individual hospice client that is able to function a little bit, or a bigger group, so you could write out what you're doing, and if they can read and interpret it, they can understand what they're doing. You gotta love the Ocean Drum. I have a 2-pack of Ocean Drum with fish heads. Those can definitely help with coordination and improvisation. The Suzuki Q Chord, a lot can be done with that. Accompanying, you can have the client strum and change settings. I know You Are My Sunshine is very popular on Q Chord. A Remo Versa drum variety pack that came with I think 3 or 4 handheld drums, which is a great improvisation tool. The Professional Soprano Ukulele Kit. This is perfect, just as a little accompanying instrument, a little plug-in ukulele, perfect. But this is something you need to take caution with your surroundings, that doesn't break. This is one of my favorites, a Shure BLX14 PGA31 head-worn wireless system. I thought this was very cool. This is kind of like, imagine a pop star microphone like Britney Spears, as my high school musical director called them Britney mics, kind of what the leads in musical would have, not the microphones you hold, but the ones that kind of go around your ears and right past your mouth. This would be perfect for group settings, not so much one-on-one, but just so kind of everybody can hear you, but you kind of overpowering, but not by much. You can plug that into a little wireless Bluetooth stereo mixer amplifying system, which is next. Now we have the Gibson Switchblade leather strap with memory foam pad and quick release. That just sounds so comfortable. This is something I really just wanted on the spot. That's how comfortable it sounded. I think that this is from Guitar Center, and you can just adjust it so easily, and it just seems so awesome for a music therapy session. Next we have an Epiphone PR4E acoustic electric guitar player pack. This is similar to the last guitar in the Tire 1, except just a little better, but it came with plug-ins, cords, a little pick pack, a little cleaner, and a case. The perfect bundle for a traveling music therapist, especially in hospice care here. Now we have the Roland EC10 El Cajon bonus pack. This was a very fancy Cajon package where it came with a plug-in, and you can electronically do different settings and whatnot. Something I've never seen before, but again might be great for improvisation and accompaniment with elderly and hospice care patients. And now this may be the coolest discovery that I made of the day when doing this assignment, and that would be the Boomwhackers complete upper and lower octave sets. If you have not seen this, I encourage you to go to guitarcenter.com and type this in. It is amazing. It is a huge Boomwhacker set. it is probably what any music therapist would want, not to speak for all of them, but it is just so cool. I was in awe. It was incredible. So I encourage you to look it up. And finally, the big one of them all is Tier 3, $10,000 grant donation. Very, very, very generous. The first one is the Martin X Series Custom DX1 Dreadnought Acoustic Guitar Natural. Very similar to my acoustic guitar, but just with a little bit better of a finish and kind of cleaner strings and whatnot. So that would be a very nice thing to have leading sessions. You just gotta be very careful with it. The Casio Priva PX350 keyboard package with a 3-pedal stand. Another beautiful keyboard. 88 weighted keys, 1,000 settings. Perfect for geriatrics. Here, being healthy again, probably the cheapest item in this series is the Purell Advanced Hand Sanitizer 12-pack. Can't go wrong with that. Kill those germs. Countryman H6 omnidirectional headset for audio. This is very similar to the last headset microphone that I had in Tier 2. Just put it around your head and can communicate to the whole group. Again, I would not recommend it for one-on-one client usage, but for a larger group. Marshall Stockwell travel speaker plus stand set. Believe it or not, I found this speaker at I think it was urbanoutfitters.com, and it's just this perfect little speaker to use if you want to use recorded music, and I just thought that was perfect for elderly and hospice care patients. Eldorado vintage hand tool leather guitar strap, probably the nicest guitar strap I've ever seen online. It was almost $200, and I would just get the assumption that it would be great for a music therapy session. Roland V-Drums portable electronic drum set, just a portable electric drum kit if you would like to use to accompany a group. Neil Percussion Cajon drum set with cymbals and hardware, very similar to the last Cajon, just a little more advanced hardware. The Elixir 8-pack anti-rust bronze nano web coated acoustic guitar strings. Elixir is the same kind of guitar strings that my roommates and I use, and this kind is just a little better, but this is the anti-rust, and you're getting an 8-pack here. Again, you're getting another bigger ocean drum, a vintage gold 1967 Starfire acoustic bass guitar. If something were to happen to the other guitar and you want a lighter accompaniment with just bass, you could use this bass guitar, or if you want to give the clients a chance to strum on their own, we have to wait and see. The sing-along song books, Sing-Along Senior Citizens, as found on Amazon, 11-pack. You need to have one for each client and then one for the music therapist if he or she does not have the music memorized. Remo World Music Drumming Series drumming package, a beautiful drumming package with a variety of drums from across the world. Beautiful, great for improvisation. Another thing I was in awe by. And then finally, an Appalachian Electric Auto Harp, a 2-pack, just something else you could have to accompany the clients and maybe give them a chance to strum and sing along with. So, well, that wraps up my brief presentation on my budget project. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all soon. Have a great Sunday.